Question, Rabbi Wolf, and I think it's a good one. I think this summarizes your talk today. And it came from a young man saying, I am working so hard on being a positive person. And sometimes, negativity seeps in. Can you basically give us your last couple of minutes for all of us on, and we were almost 200 people before at computers, and many more who signed on to Facebook Live. Can you please, Rabbi Wolf, just give us, in a nutshell, how to remain positive, especially in these most trying times? Thank you, Rabbi Wolf.
The kind of attitudinal response that we have is a barometer of to what extent are we filtering the external stimuli, the thoughts and the ideas that are being projected into our minds and hearts. And we need to have a good filter in place. And from time to time, that filter needs cleaning. Now, the filter cleaning process is actually called tefillah, prayer. And prayer can be a multifaceted feature. It can be very long, it can be very short. But that's the cleaning of the filter so that we're able then to balance the information that comes in. Let me tell you that my pass mark for everyone is 7 out of 10, which means you're allowed to fail 3 times out of 10. You don't have to seek to be 10 out of 10. To seek perfection sometimes has its faults associated with it. There's a certain possibility of ego-centeredness coming into it as such. 7 out of 10, but you've got to get 7 out of 10 where you keep getting 0 out of 10, especially. If we're running around morose, gosh, what's happening to the world is, tomorrow America's going to fall apart and, COVID's going to this is just the beginning of it. If you've got to think like that, then the result is you're getting 0 out of 10. To be able to be a reasonable individual, you need to filter. And not only that, since you're not a prophet, I repeat again, emunah and bitachon. And that keeps you on the straight and narrow. You're a realist, but at the same time, you take a positive vantage point of life. One last thing, Rabbi. There's a wonderful teaching of the Frierdiker Rebbe, the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe, and he noted on the first page of a work known as Likutei Diburim. And on that first page, he says, you can project a thought to someone across the other side of the globe, and with your thought, affect that person spiritually and materially. We don't stop at the surface of our skin. We radiate outwards. Even a thought leaves a legacy, especially if you focus on someone. If you focus positive thoughts into the world, you affect the world. You're a partner in creation. You're a co-creator of the unfinished symphony. So please make sure that it's not just for yourself, I want to have a state of peace, but rather you are continuing to help Hashem to create the ideal world. Your role is there. Therefore, if you don't want to be affected by the world, be a giver. Give out positivity, and you'll make the world a better place.